Hey, it's me, Mike.
And Kathleen.
That's Kathleen. We're just here to review Swilled Dog. Genuine cider is a genuine apple cider that has real presence, and I'm always really trying to find that. I'm not gonna bash any names, but a lot of the ciders that are out there, they taste like back-sweetened Jolly Ranchers with alcohol, and not that much. So if I want that, I'll have like a flavored vodka. But if I want a cider, I want it to be on the level of a wine. And that's what we're looking for. That's what we're wanting, is to have a good food that you can drink that tastes delicious and is not so unsophisticated that it completely deconstructs your palate and ruins it for whatever you're going to taste next. But here, without further ado, we're gonna see if Swilled Dog fits any of those bills.
So it's in a can.
Yeah, so it's in a can.
So that's not really much like a wine.
It's not, but there are lots of canned wines, and
Yeah. Why is that?
canned wines are becoming more and more common. What it is
Pouring it right?
I believe so. That's perfect right there. Perfect. That's great. Right. Now the color is beautiful. I love that, and the carbonation is amazing.
It is amazing.
The nose is nice and it's genuinely tart. Has a real malic element. Malic meaning, from Malus malum, which is the apple, the genus apple from which this is all made. But it has the aroma of malic acid, and it has a slight haze in the color, which I find very attractive for consumption in the summer months. Any slightly yellow hazy drink kind of fits with the entire experience of drinking a refreshing alcoholic beverage in a humid setting. So
this isn't as clear as like when you tilt it around, you can see is it sediment? Cloudiness? Why
it's haze. It's haze. Haze is different from sediment. There may be sediment in some of these.
Why wouldn't they take that out of there? Why would they? They would not necessarily want it to be taken out. They've taken out some. Mm-hmm. Some of the haze could be remaining pectins from the apple that sit. And, does it affect the taste?
Amongst it will. Everything there will affect the taste,
so
and everything will affect the aroma, which really is the main influencer of your taste. So a pectin is a sugar that breaks down more slowly than a normal sugar, and has to be destroyed before it can be fermented. Some of these processes of natural apple production leaves some of the pectins in there, and the haze remains, which means that you have a sort of a hidden sweetness. It's not really that accessible as sugar because it's actually not broken down yet into a glucose. So you don't taste it as such, but it is there, and it does make a taste. Your body recognizes something that your brain won't register as sweet positively. Because it's just one molecule away, or a couple molecules away from what your taste buds deal with.
Okay. And so maybe some of the sweeter ciders might be not have that same look, this hazy look that we've got here.
Yes, they'll get rid of all of the pectin to maximize every single sugar there. Then they'll ferment it, and they've gotten rid of a lot here, and then
so you could drink something cloudier even.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's much cloudier cider.
Okay.
And then after that, they'll back sweeten it, because they know that the average American cider drinker is looking for something very sweet and sugary.
We're not average, are we, honey?
No, but you're very sweet and sugary.
like the cider in Spain, which I
gosh.
just love.
Now, actually, I would say it's billed as a semi-dry, and I would say that amongst the ciders in the market, it is actually incredibly dry, and it's very dry next to, say, an Angry Orchard or something.
Yeah, I have had stuff that says semi-dry that tastes positively sweet.
Yeah. So don't be misled by this. This is actually genuinely dry, genuinely semi-dry by a real.
It's really
a traditional palate. So, it's delicious. It's so good.
Really good.
It's light. You can have it in the morning. Have it at breakfast. It's what you want for breakfast. So you should totally drink this. Yeah.
It's one of the best ciders I've ever had.
And the tang, right on the back, is almost woody. So it almost tastes like a vanilla note, which it doesn't even have that. There's no vanilla note on the can.
What about ginger? You taste a little ginger? I think I might taste a little ginger, like they say.
Yeah, this is ginger. Well, I say there's tannin. That's what they're talking about when they say. When I say
like the
woodiness, that's the tannin. But here we are. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now fruit and melon. Well, the fruit's clear, but melon, like a real light muskmelon, perhaps a very light muskmelon. But I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. I love it.
Good job, Swilled Dog.
Yeah.
And they're right
over in West Virginia, not in the middle of all this Kentucky bourbon country.
Yeah, we are in Kentucky bourbon country, but most ciders made on New York or the Pacific Northwest, or of course, we love the ciders that come from Europe. But this is right.
So what's so good about it is it gives your taste buds something to hold on to. The tang. Here, have some more, honey. I want to get all of it. It's very refreshing to us because years ago, a large producer put out what we thought was a great cider.
Wonderful.
They were making a breakthrough into the American market. And what happened was they put it out in the market, they got feedback, they did tasting panels, and they figured that they did not need to put out a nice traditional cider. They needed to put out a back-sweetened alcoholic apple juice. And so that's what they did with this same label, but they changed the taste profile. And so we went back to buy it, having fallen in love, and it was awful. It was kind of a betrayal, really. And we have been looking for something like this for years. To close out, we had an awesome time reviewing and tasting. It's totally delicious. The glass, as you can see, has this wonderful, clear sort of, just a little bit more yellow than a champagne color. And it's going to be light, pleasant, and wonderful. And it's going to keep you cool in the summertime, and it's a great breakfast drink. But it's great for, say, drink some, honey. What do you think?
Delicious.
Delicious. Now,
It would go great with fish or chicken.
Chicken, really, I think chicken very much. Fish would have to be one of those less fishy dishes.
Well, yeah.
And not even a salmon. I wouldn't do it with a salmon either. No. But
It was a nice salad.
maybe a cod and
Or with a
salad.
bean dip.
Yeah,
It'd be great with bean dip.
white beans. but it's so good.
Fava beans.
It's so good. It would be great with fried chicken, frankly. It would be awesome.
It
with
would
fried
be
chicken.
perfect with fried chicken.
And it's a hot summer day, you fry that chicken and you let the chicken cool and you eat that and drink the apple cider with it.
Yeah. They did a great job with this. Good job, guys. I'm excited to come and visit your
I love
place.
this. I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.